that is chapter 6. And it was chapter 7. But now this is your chapter 6, new questions and ideas. In this chapter, we will study about the story of Buddhism and Jainism. Okay. So first we will discuss about the Buddha. So do you know that Siddhartha, also known as the Gautam, and he was the founder of Buddhism. जो आपका बुद्धिज्म है, उनके जो फाउंडर है वो कौन थे? सिद्धार्था. And he was also known as the Gautam. Okay. In our previous chapter, बच्चे म्यूट. Yes. In our previous chapter, we already discussed about the Janpads and Mahajanpads. Okay. And you all know that Mahajanpads are the more powerful king as compared to the Janpads. Okay. So when Mahajanpads conquer all the cities, so how these new cities were developing and life of the people were also changing. Okay, now they also want to try and find out the meaning of the life and their desires. Desire means what they want, because once you are having your any desire, once it is satisfied, you are having your another desire. आपने देखा होगा ना, अगर आपको लगता है कि अभी आपको कुछ चाहिए, if you want something, you want a branded watch, and if you get that watch, simultaneously your another desire come out, that now you want another, you can say goggles also, now you want a branded shoes also, a pair of shoes also. Okay, so like this, desires of human beings are never ended, and all these questions are discussed in this chapter with the help of the teaching of Buddhism and Jainism. Okay, so you know that Buddha belongs to a small jana. Jana कौन होते थे? Means general peoples. Okay, and he was Kshatriya. If we discuss about the caste, so he belongs to the Kshatriya caste. And when he was a young man, he left his all the comforts and he went from his home in the search of knowledge. And after meeting and holding so many discussions with other thinkers also, he finally find his own path. He finally made his own teachings. He do meditations for many days, and at the end, under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya in Bihar, he attained enlightenment. Okay, he attained enlightenment under the peepal tree at Bodh Gaya. And where is Bodh Gaya? Bodh Gaya is in Bihar. This is important question for your NTSC exam also. So you can mark this important. Okay. And when he attained enlightenment, after that, he went to Sarnath. Where is Sarnath? Sarnath is near Varanasi. And there he taught for the first time. What he taught? He taught related to his teaching, that what he attained, what he think about the life. Okay, so this was all about the teaching of Buddha, and he taught his teaching first time in Varanasi, in Sarnath near Varanasi. Okay, after that, he moved from place to place to provide his teaching to ordinary people. He teach them place to place, and he passed away at Kushinara. Okay, he passed away at Kushinara. Means, the teaching of Buddhas are very much related to our life. Okay, that how we are behaving to each other, how we are behaving with the animals, what sacrifice we are doing, Okay, so all these things are included in the teaching of Buddha. Okay, and the Buddha taught that life is full of suffering and unhappiness. That all you are every time not happy with all the things or all the surroundings. Means if you are a good student and if you are doing very hard work for your studies and you are getting, suppose you are getting 18 marks. Okay, but now you are facing that you are not happy, you experience that you are not happy, you want more marks, means you are not happy. Okay, and suppose if you are getting 19.5 marks out of 20, again you are unhappy, again you are not satisfied. Okay, so Buddha taught that life is full of suffering and unhappiness. If you will satisfy your one desire, your another desire will in front of you. अभी example दिया ना, if you want a branded watch and after getting that branded watch, now you want branded shoes. So your desire never ends. Okay, this is and this is the main reason of unhappiness of the persons. आपने खुद भी experience किया होगा ना. If अगर आपके parents आपको कुछ चीज दिलवा देते हैं, ठीक है, तो उसके बाद आप क्या बोलते हो, नहीं ये भी चाहिए, नहीं वो भी चाहिए, ठीक है, और अगर उसके बाद वो बाय चांस अगर वो आपके लिए यूजफुल नहीं है, and if they are not providing you that particular thing which you want, so again you feel unhappiness. Okay, so human desire never ends. This is all about suffering and unhappiness. Buddha also taught people that we should be very kind with all the human beings, including animals. Okay, we should not harm any animal or any human beings. He also believed that the result of our action will affect our life. That if we are doing good works, so its result will also be good. But if we are busy in bad things, then its result will also be bad. Okay, so Buddha taught about the, you can say, taught about the karmas. This you call them karma, means action in which you are involved. If you are doing good work, then means your karma are good, you will get good result. If you will do something bad, so result will also be bad in front of in your coming life. Okay, so this was the teaching of Buddha, that how Buddha taught to the ordinary people, and he taught to the ordinary people in ordinary language, means simple language, and their language was what their language? Prakrit. ठीक है, प्राकृत. This is also again an important question for your NTSC exam, that the language in which Buddha taught to the ordinary people, that is prakritic. Means prakrit means simple and easy language which is understood by the human beings, or you can say humans. Next we are having Upanishad. What do you mean Upanishad, bache? Upanishad, or we can say the ideas where ideas in the Upanishad, all the ideas and all the teaching of Buddha is recorded in Upanishad. Okay, because there are many thinkers also which felt that there is something permanent in this universe. Something permanent in this universe means there is something which exists every time. Okay, and how they describe this thing? They describe this thing with the help of the two words. One is Atma and another one is universal soul. Okay, they explain that all we are having individual souls. Okay, and they believe that only our body died, not our soul. ठीक है, उनका क्या मानना था, दैट ओनली अवर बॉडी डाइड, नॉट अवर सोल. सोल कभी नहीं मरती है, सिर्फ क्या डेड होती है, बॉडी डेड होती है. ओके, एंड आफ्टर सम टाइम दैट सोल, दैट आत्मा विल गेट अनदर बॉडी. Okay, so like this, our body is dead, but our soul never ends. Clear to you? Yes. Now, Upanishad. Yes. Upanishad. What is the meaning of Upanishad? The meaning of Upanishad is approaching and sitting near. Means if you will read about that Upanishad, then you will came to know about all the teaching and all the lessons of Buddha. So when you would read all these things, so you will feel that you are sitting nearby the Buddha only. Okay, so that's why Upanishad means approaching and sitting near. Okay, and they are having this Upanishad is also having many conversation between teacher and student. What about the teacher and student? If Buddha is teaching to the ordinary people and the ordinary people are getting their points, so here Buddha is the teacher and the ordinary peoples are the students. So in the Upanishad, there are so many conversations between students and teachers. Okay. And many of the ideas of the Upanishad were later developed by the famous thinker Shankaracharya. Okay, in the starting of the Upanishad, we are having teaching of Buddha, but later on, this Upanishad was developed by the thinker Shankaracharya. And about the Shankaracharya, we will read in detail in our class 7th. Okay, so this was all about the Buddhism. Who was the founder of Buddhism? Yes, bache? Who was the founder of Buddhism? Buddha or Siddhartha. What is the another name of Siddhartha? Gautam. Okay. Yes, Gautam Buddha. And where he attained enlightenment? A people tree at Bodh Gaya, near in Bihar. Okay. And name the place where he taught at first time. Sarnath near Varanasi. Yes, these are the important questions, bache. Place where he passed away, Kushinara. And if we talk about the two teachings of Buddhism, yes, two teachings of Buddhism are first that all the result is all related to our karmas. Okay, that what we are doing good and what we are doing bad. Number two is we should very kind enough with the humans as well as with the animals. Okay, so next we will discuss about the Jainism. Okay, next we will discuss about the Jainism. And who was the founder of Jainism? Vardhamana Mahavira. Who was the founder of Jainism? Vardhamana Mahavira. And he was the last Janas. Last Janas, or we can say 24th Tirthankara. He was, or you can say, जो जैनिज्म था, ठीक है, जैनिज्म जो थे उनका जो लास्ट तीर्थंकरा थे और जो लास्ट था वो 24th वन थे. ठीक है, 24th वो थे और वो कौन थे? महावीरा थे. और उन्होंने क्या किया था? दे फाउंडेड जैनिज्म. ठीक है, इसमें कंफ्यूज नहीं होना. दे ऑल्सो बिलोंग्स टू द क्षत्रिय प्रिंस ऑफ लिच्छाविस. ओके, और ये जो लिच्छाविस थे, दिस ग्रुप is a part of Vaji Sangha. Vaji Sangha we already discussed in our last chapter ना, New King and Kingdom. उसमें वाजी हमने डिस्कस किया था. ठीक है, so he belongs to that. But at the age of 30 he left his home. जो बुद्धा थे उन्होंने अर्ली स्टेज पे ही क्या किया था? अपना घर जो था वो लेफ्ट किया था. बट जो महावीरा थे उन्होंने they left their home at the age of 30, and after 12 years means at the age of 42 he attains the enlightenment. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I didn't get your point, Bachchan. What you are? Mute yourself, everybody. Mute yourself. Okay. Now we will discuss about the teaching of the Mahavira. Both the all the teachings of both the Buddhism and Jainism are mostly similar. That Buddha is also taught about that if who wish to know the truth, they must leave their homes, and they also must follow the rules and regulations very strictly regarding to the ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence. They should not include it in any violence, and if they want to know the truth, they should leave their home. Okay. They also spoken in Prakrit language. Prakrit spoken in Magda. Okay, and that's why it is called Magdi also. The language of Buddha was also Prakrit, means very simple language, or we can say ordinary language. Same language is followed by the Mahavira only. Okay,